up? How you doing?
Welcome.
How's it going? What does a day at Archives look like for you?
A day in the life. I walk here. I live about 3 blocks away, which is a blessing. And I walk along the skyline, so it's a calm walk. I sweep, mop, clean. I usually rearrange the racks. Stress about the racks for no reason. And I just get to work. I let it flow, really. Hi, welcome to Archives 007. My name's Alicia Rosato. I'm the owner, and today I'm going to show you my process for my project that I did with word shapes and colors.
Awesome.
Oh, come on, follow me. So this is the store part. I own a store, and this is that.
It's an awesome store.
And then in the back room is where the business happens. So this is my creative hub. This is where I have the collections that I do, the brainstorming, the putting together, the creating happens back here. It's very calm, it's very intimate. I have the models try on everything here, fittings, and this is where the decisions happen. So how I work is, and it actually took me years to kind of get to this point, is I always love themes and I always love categories. And you know, you have a lot of clothing and your mind is busy with pieces and clothing. So for me, I kind of control, put to center everything in categories. And for me, it helps me make collections. And within those collections, there's a whole set to it. There's a whole theme to it. I'm queen of a theme, so.
How are you feeling, Ace?
Feeling good.
Awesome.
You?
I'm doing great.
Feeling good.
So what was
I think it's gonna come out so good.
awesome? When did you realize the moment you wanted to do this collection and bring it to life?
When I saw this space.
I'm honored, but you're
When I
bringing.
saw this space, I said, "Oh my God, I have something to shoot in this space."
Oh man, that's
So
amazing.
it started with you. So thank you.
Nah, girl, it's an honor, man. You're bringing something refreshing to it, and it's gonna be amazing to see how it comes out.
It will be. What would spark me is a place, and how I would think is, in this place, how can my wardrobe be placed, if that makes sense.
Nice.
And I've always kind of done that. I think of myself as a stylist, as a designer. It's how my mind works. And within that, I like to do themes. I like to create collections. And it really kind of puts everything together, and it makes sense of everything. And really kind of gets my brain not all over the place. So that's how I work it right now, and that's what works for me. And that's what it's based on. I don't really like to just put out a piece and this. I like it to all come together and all make sense. And within that, I think you're able to focus on the clothing more. You're able to see the concept, and the concept is the most important thing. My talent lies in painting a picture but using my wardrobe as the brush. I can see a piece of clothing, I can see a place, and it's instant that I know they go together and it connects. And that's really what I do and love to do.
You're romantically talking on the
Wait, Carla, real quick, get out the shot. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm just trying something. Wait, 1, 2.
Not that.
Get out of the shot. Director leash.
That's an interesting piece. I like that outfit.
So what I do is sometimes I do a mood board. Sometimes the mood board's in my head. But with this particular collection, this really is what jump-started me. It's North Beach Leather by Michael Holban, and he was famous for this style. And his leather is the softest. It fits beautifully and is really, really soft to the touch. It's quality.
Is this all? Did he design all of these or just this particular piece?
All of these are his. I don't think that's his, but it might
Similar
be
style.
similar. So this really was the basis of the collection, and I also have other leather pieces, so I kind of just went with it. But I do try to acquire his clothing. I just love how like dramatic the pictures are, and I'm personally, I love leather. I think it adds some kind of funkiness but sexiness. I love the texture. I don't know, it's just what I love.
And so when you put these pieces together, they're not necessarily clothing that all came out from the same designer in the same time. You're kind of orchestrating
Exactly.
this, curating it.
So I do piece together collections from different times, different styles, but I also make them coincide with each other.
It's interesting. So you really are painting a portrait, telling a story with these photo shoots that you curate.
I am. And it excites me when I see an ad, like this is an old school ad, old school advertisement, and it's like, oh my god, I have that piece. So I have a piece of history, tangible, and it really shows you and reminds you of the value, and it preserves the artist, it preserves the designer. So that's really, to me, the importance of archiving.
So it's a lot more than just a boutique that you're doing here. It's
I'd like to think so, yeah.
you're a museum of sorts, archiving.
I am. I'll show you this piece in the picture, as you could see, and I'll show you it in person. So that's it from the picture, and then this is it in person. And you can kind of see and feel the quality and what it is, and it's just you're looking at a piece of art. And here's the other set. This, and then this will be available online.
Right.
And this is part of the collection, and this is another one with him. And look, I just want you to see the pigment of color. Do it over here. His pigments are just so eye-catching and so vibrant.
Wow.
And so rich that it's just, you see what you're paying for.
Wow.
I mean, I see it. I hope you see it too. But if you could feel it, it feels even better. And that's also what I like to be a hub for that. I like to be a hub. You can come here, you could feel quality, you could see quality. That really is the main attraction that I try to give. And my main point. I just try to get quality and craftsmanship across. So gorgeous. Amazing.
Sorry.
I mean, it's a fierce look you're giving right now.
I'm sorry, I just gotta switch one thing.
I think these earrings. I think it's very important to have conversations with people and not be afraid of people. Within conversation, there's understanding. Within conversation, you have connection. So a lot of the times, the connections I've made have been because of conversations and me not being afraid to talk or give my personality and vice versa. And that's led me to many places in my life. Led me to here too.
Absolutely. Why the name Archives? Archives 007, how'd that come about?
So archiving is what I do. I really do appreciate pieces of the past and present and designers and anything creative. 007, I love James Bond movies and I love the feeling of a Bond girl. And plus someone else already had archives.
You look like a Bond girl. You definitely like the Bond girl of like our time.
Yeah, I love that feeling of a Bond girl.
You definitely.
And I love like the aesthetic of Bond movies and the sophistication.
Word up.
Right?
You definitely deliver that. Like that's definitely a good way to like naturally like
I try.
So it's like, and also it's like I realize too with like what you're doing too with a lot of these pieces and the way that you collect them, and you're like also kind of you put them in a futuristic setting in a way too, because you're bringing you're creating these settings, but you're also encapsulating them in this time, you know. So it's almost like recreating.
It's important for me to like, yes, I know I have a vintage store, but it's important for me to like also be modern and contemporary and keep up with time and modernize the vintage. I respect the past, but I always look forward.
That's important. That's great. That's beautiful. And I think you kind of by what you do, you're kind of showing that to people, and you're kind of like also like presenting it to people in a new way. You know what I mean?
Right. That's really, thank you for noticing that, because that's really what I want to portray and what I like to do.
Arla, you're makeup artist?
Yeah.
Oh.
Makeup and hair.
Makeup and hair?
Yeah.
That's awesome. How long you been doing it?
Years.
Years, you love it?
Yeah. Professionally, like 12 years. No. Like 15.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite aspect of doing that?
Honestly, photo shoots.
Okay.
Because you could be more creative.
Wow. I love that.
And then you can have more fun with it. And just the photography, like, kind of executing it.
Right.
Rather than sometimes I feel like being at a salon is just too, like, enclosed.
Right.
And you're there, like, all day.
Yeah, no. It's more like adventurous. You get to see it in action and do it.
You know, I'm always meeting new people, so
Right,
that's why I love photo shoots. To me, photo shoots are the best.
That's awesome. That's great. You're doing an awesome job. How do you feel about the shoot today? What could you say about it?
I'm excited. I'm an 80s baby.
Okay.
So I love the 80s, so I'm very excited.
That's awesome. You've known Alicia for a while?
Yeah. I've known her for like 5 years, I think.
Nice.
Not that long, but long enough.
Not long enough, right? Doesn't take too long to get her vibe, right?
Yeah,
and it's awesome. Girl.
I wish.
But do you model at all or no? What's your thing? What are you into?
What am I into?
Yeah.
The Ozark right now.
Is that a TV show?
What am I into? My cat.
I guess
Love him. Champagne.
Okay, that's a vibe.
Traveling the world.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What was it? Super cool. Well, you did an amazing job. I look
you.
forward to seeing the final
I know,
photos.
dude. You just gotta help a sister out sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
As I was driving here, I'm like, I can't believe I'm just like driving here to like help Alicia model it. Like, no. But I've been helping her since day one.
You were day one homie.
Day one, homie.
We day one homie.
First photo shoot, first runway gig.
Wow. Not everybody has day one homies, so
No,
we're
day one.
I'm sure she's glad to
more
have
like
you.
day -5 before she actually got.
Vivi, so I just wanted to ask you your name,
Kayla.
Kayla. So Kayla, how long have you known Alicia for?
I have known her probably for about 2 years now.
2 years
Yeah,
now.
she knew me before I was signed.
Oh wow.
Loyal girl. She's loyal.
She's a lawyer girl. That's great.
Yes.
How do you feel about being a part of this shoot so far? I know we haven't really started, but
I feel good. I feel energized. Had my sandwich. I feel great, honestly. All the looks are cute so far that we're trying.
Oh,
But
man.
yeah, I feel great.
awesome. Well, you look amazing. So I look forward to seeing how it all comes out.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yo, Ace, that
Girl,
looks.
you see how look.
Ace, look at that
is
photo.
dangerous,
Hold
isn't
on.
it?
I'm like over here in awe.
It's usually
Yeah,
but
dude.
when I was
Gorgeous.
Yeah, you're amazing, bro.
Thank you so much.
Up, guys. Till next time.
Till next time.
Bye. Peace. Battery's low. It's been a
always
great
low
day of
with you.
shooting, but any words about the experience so far of shooting and getting closer to manifesting this collection in your vision?
I'm just so thankful. It's just everything I imagined is in front of me. Everything that was in my head is in front of me. The people were great. The day was amazing. Everything is just, this is why I do what I do, and this is like what I want to continue doing. So I'm beyond like grateful. Beyond.
Much more success to you and much more manifested ideas to
Yes,
you.
yes.
Awesomeness.
We'll have more.
Definitely. What motivates you to continue to do this, and any plans in the future for it? Or
There will always be plans in the future for it because it's nonstop. The creativeness will always come. The passion will always be there. This is who I am. This is part of me. This is what keeps me going through anything. I put my mind to this and it gets me out of it. It just puts me into a great place, into a higher level and a higher level of thinking and being, and it just keeps going. I don't really have I was thinking of this the other day. I don't really have an end goal. Of course I have aspirations and dreams, but I like this in my day-to-day. I like this to be my day-to-day. And the mind and creativity to keep flowing and ideas keep coming, and I just like to keep meeting my ideas eye to eye. That's really it.